Is an ancient material making a comeback as this new stone structure in Earl's Court shows off its green credentials? Next, is ancient material making a comeback? Because a new structure in West London is made of stone with the aim of showing construction companies greener ways of building. Because as we know, the capital needs thousands of homes built every year. Our environment correspondent, Tom Edwards, can tell us more.
A new structure in Earl's Court that could show a new lower carbon way of construction. This is made of stone, and those behind it hope it will show construction companies an alternative.
The key point here is that this is 98% lower in its embodied carbon than fired clay, because it's simply out the ground. So even using diesel equipment to cut it out the ground, it's 98% lower than taking all those ingredients that you use to make fired clay bricks. Remember, they go in an oven, they have to be heated. So it's about lowering the embodied carbon of construction, back to where we were about 200 years ago.
London's landmarks were traditionally made of stone, but modern methods use concrete, steel or clay bricks, and they're carbon intensive, which contributes to climate change. This demonstrator hopes to show that stone can once again be used as the main material.
What we're doing here is demonstrating that you can build with natural stone in a way that saves about 90% of the carbon emissions compared to if you're building with steel or reinforced concrete.
The demonstrator is on the site of the old Earl's Court Exhibition Centre. Thousands of homes and jobs are being created here. They want to have low carbon emissions.
We're all really aware of the impact of the built environment on sustainability and on the environment itself. So for us, looking at how do you go beyond net zero, how do you really look at the future trends, future sustainable ways of developing through the built environment, it's a really important part of how we see the future of Earl's Court.
The government's also promising over 1 million new homes, and that means to meet its carbon targets, new techniques need to be considered.
Presumably this is more expensive than concrete and steel, but you think the price would come down?
Today, like anything in its nascence, it's expensive today, and particularly this is slightly expensive because it's a very small example, but this can be industrialized, and if you put the amount of effort into industrializing this as you do into concrete or steel, then of course it could be really low cost.
Experts here hope using these old techniques and materials could point the way to greener homes. Tom Edwards, BBC London.
We shall see.